Hello, lovely watchers. Welcome to the Book of Memories, a series where I will be telling the boyfriend unit off cam
Hey everyone!
about a series I love and adore. Now that the franchise is in the Western hands, let's see how bad this can really get. If you like watching train wrecks much like me, and you're a Silent Hill fan much like myself, who love deep dives, maybe you'll get something out of this. Now, if you like horror, music, and deep dives, don't forget to smash the subscribe button down below. It helps the algorithm out. Today, our protagonist, Alex Shepard, wakes up strapped to a gurney. He then is pushed along a corridor in what seems to be a hospital. The orderly looks seemingly familiar. As he passes by the other rooms, he sees children being murdered and body dumped. Becoming concerned for his younger brother Josh, whom he finds in one of the hallways. Just get used to the fact that Josh is going to always run away from Alex. He's always like at least a mile away from,
His brother?
yeah. Like this kid has like a pace that you just cannot beat. He worked on leg day every day. Eventually
Okay.
making it to a lift, P-Head Daddy's giant, super big, thick,
Throbbing.
throbbing sword knife splits the doors open and blam! Alex wakes up in a cab of a truck driven by none other than Travis Grady, the guy from Silent Hill Origins.
Oh, okay. I was like, why does that sound so familiar? Okay.
Yeah, the guy with the puffer vest with
Who could put TVs in it?
yes. This is technically our only cameo
With Travis?
of the whole game. The
Travis.
only cameo. Yep, the only cameo.
Oh, like from the whole franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And they chose him?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Oh, was it probably because his game was not so good and they're just trying to get him in there?
Well, they got him in there all right.
Yeah. Alright.
Travis gives Alex a ride to his hometown, Shepherd's Glen. We find the town covered in fog and deserted. Walking some ways into town, we meet Judge Holloway, and she explains the town's been like this for some time shortly after Alex left for the military. Oh, by the way, they really drive it home. He's been boots on the ground, and the idea is we're talking about none other than the War on Terror time frame. So this is a little bit more up to speed in the Silent Hill time frame. A lot of the Silent Hill games were kind of like 1990, like 60s, 80s, somewhere around that time frame. And this game really brings it back up to like this is happening like maybe 2006, 2007 time frame.
Oh, okay.
This is in regard to timestamps, kind of telling the story to be relevant in some way. Well, Judge Holloway tells us to go home. We find out our mother is in a catatonic state. She mumbles about father leaving to find Josh. And well, not exactly the warm welcome we were hoping for. We tell Mom we're off to find Josh and father. Alex finds out there's more people missing from town. A lot of them also look a lot like the game developers. We meet up with Alex's childhood friend, Ellie. Now, to not try and wrap up a majority of the story, but Alex witnesses the deaths of the following people in town. Mira Bartlett and Dr. Fitch get murked by monsters in the Otherworld. Along our journey, we find out both of these guys have their own kids missing too. Mira Bartlett was found in a grand hotel in Silent Hill, whereas we meet Dr. Fitch in an industrial underground of Shepherd's Glen. It's not necessarily clear why these guys are murked by manifestation monsters. However, they are friends of the family. Another huge point is that they're prominent key figures of the town Shepherd's Glen. After defeating our first major boss fight, we wake up in a jail cell where we meet Officer Wheeler, who at first has no problem grilling us. But then the script flips and happens when explaining we've been dealing with monsters and he's apparently seen them too. Well, there's a moment where we find out Officer Wheeler and Ellie are besties trying to find the folks in town. And we get separated because a bunch of monsters attacking the police station. However, We meet up with Ellie and dive into the sewers because we always have to have a sewer level. Eventually, Ellie is presumed to be murked by a monster when we're separated from her too.
Okay.
Alex eventually learns his father was involved in the secrets of the town and had left to attempt to resolve the town's problems. Before Alex is able to get answers from his mother, who's been mentally checked out since the beginning of the story, he is knocked out by members of the Order. The same religious cult of people dressed in minor fatigues from Silent Hill, which has been taking people from the town. They just decided to kidnap his mom.
His mom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Eventually, Alex, Ellie, and Officer Wheeler take a boat across Toluca Lake to find Alex's family in Silent Hill. It's here we get a nod to Officer Wheeler, who speaks of an officer who went to Silent Hill and she never came back.
Is that, I want to say Sharon?
So close.
Sybil.
Sybil!
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Aw,
Look at
you
me.
little gold star.
Look at me. Gold star for me.
Well, plans go crazy when the Order decides to intercept the boat causing Alex to go overboard in the lake. Alex awakens on the shore of the lake Silent Hill side, finding out Ellie and Officer Wheeler were taken to the penitentiary. Alex sets out to rescue them first. Though his travels in the penitentiary, he finds his mother bound to a mechanical device straight out of a Saw movie. By the way, it's 2006, so we've had
inspiration.
This is where we have to make a decision to kill her out of mercy or get used to this because there's some choices here which guide what ending you get ultimately.
So the choice is to
kill her,
kill mom,
or just watch a machine kill her.
Oh, so she didn't die either way. What's the difference between the machine and you killing her? Like, are you killing her with like a gun or something? Oh, okay. That's okay. Never mind.
After rescuing Ellie's mother, Judge Holloway, as well as separating from Officer Wheeler again, we really are white peopling in this story because it's just like a lot of stupid shit happens for no reason.
And y'all want to be investigators?
Yeah. Another boss fight goes down and Alex makes his way to the Order's church where he secretly listens to his father in the confessional. Choosing to forgive or condemn him changes the outcome. Alex later runs into his father, drawn arm to rope in another Saw-inspired device. His father reveals Alex was never a soldier. In fact, he's been in a mental hospital since the accident occurred. The accident is simply Josh and Alex going out in the lake on a boat, and Josh went overboard. Later on, Alex's father scorns Alex because you were the chosen one! It really was like that. He was the chosen one, not Josh. Whatever that means. Alex's father begs for forgiveness before P-Head Daddy decides to split him in half and walks away one last time.
Wait, so Dad is scolding Alex, who's the older kid. He should have been watching the younger one. And at that moment,
Josh drowned in the lake.
Oh, so he's been chasing not his brother this whole time. Oh.
Maybe a ghost of his brother.
Only in Silent Hill. Well, it's so funny that everyone knows that this town is like messed up, but people continue living and visiting there. Like, I don't get it.
Continuing to the Order's underground base through a, say it with me now,
secret tunnel, through the mountains, secret tunnel, yeah!
Alex is captured by a henchman named Curtis, and by way of Judge Holloway, the direction, who reveals everything that has happened is due to a broken pact. Allegedly, here's where the lore kicks in, everybody.
Okay.
150 years ago, the four founding families, Holloway, Shepherd, Finch, and Bartlett, broke away from Silent Hill's order to move to Shepherd's Glen. They were allowed to do so on the condition once every 50 years they would sacrifice one of their children in a preordained fashion. And apparently, because Josh died and not Alex, this kind of gummed up the works, especially with Alex being sent to war, aka the loony bin. Because of this, the Shepherd's sacrifice failed, the result leading the Order to reform and and appease their god. Well, like clockwork, Judge Holloway is next in line to die at Alex's hands, and he's gonna have to explain that to his now girlfriend. But it was in self-defense. Alex rescues Ellie from the facility after finding Officer Wheeler injured, where now we're faced with either giving away one of our precious health packs to save him, or he's too far gone. And by that I mean, there's a lot of stuff just sticking out of his chest wounds and things like that, and he just kind of goes, and then it's just kind of like, do you save him, or do you just let him go?
Here's a green leaf. Or a red leaf, you know?
Or the
blue
super
leaf.
combined blue, red, green leaf.
Yeah, super leaf, the purple leaf. I don't know.
After fighting a final boss, the manifestation of Josh's spirit, Alex finally has the chance to apologize and states he never wanted Josh's death. Alex leaves the family ring, a shoehorned MacGuffin of the story, and their father's army flashlight on Josh's body, exiting the chamber. There's 5 endings, so buckle up because there's nuances.
Okay.
Alex comes to terms with his past actions and reunites with Ellie in the streets of Silent Hill. They decide to leave Shepherd's Glen. This one is the vanilla-flavored ending.
Okay.
Alex opens his eyes while taking a bath in his family house. He is then drowned by his father, as was intended. This one implies his family was just going to murk Alex anyways.
So in that scenario, Josh doesn't die.
Maybe he's already dead and they were just like, screw it, Alex, you're in too.
But they only have to sacrifice one, right?
They didn't sacrifice Josh, that was an accident.
Oh, because he was already gone. Well, can't the dad take the place of the... Oh, because it has to be a kid. Oh, gotcha.
You gotta get that fresh blood in, you know what I'm saying?
Apparently.
You gotta be pure.
Oh.
I don't know. Alex wakes up in the hospital from the very beginning, receiving an electroshock treatment. Hints of this being possibly comes from found notes in the hospital, as well as every time Alex transitions to the other side of Silent Hill, he would put his hands to the temples as if he was receiving electroshock therapy treatment.
Oh, that makes sense. I could see that.
This one's my favorite one, to be honest. Like, from vanilla to... This one's probably my favorite one.
So it's every time you go into the, like, underworld place, that's, like, the reaction that he has?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Like, he picks up, like, a watch in your first transition over, and he listens to it, the ticking, just to hear if it's ticking, and then all of a sudden there's, like, the siren sound, and he's like, ah, and then he just, like, falls to the ground.
Oh. Okay.
Like, as if... Alex is strapped to a chair in an unknown room, unable to move and struggles to escape. He sees 2 P-head daddies with 2 halves of similar pyramid-shaped helmet in hand. Placing the 2 halves on Alex's head, he then turns into a P-head daddy. There's a scream from within as the screen turns to darkness.
Huh. I mean, you gotta be in the Silent Hill world, I think P-head daddy would probably be your best option, right? Like, nothing messes with you. You're messing with everything else. With that big throbbing sword, you know?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
A UFO flies by to pick up Alex and Ellie as Officer Wheeler witnesses them to getting taken, never to be seen again. There's a special ending where Alex wakes up in his bunk bed to see Josh is alive and well on the bottom bunk. Josh takes a picture of Alex with a Polaroid and everyone lives happily ever after.
The bunk bed ending is part of the alien ending?
It's its own thing.
Oh, it's separate. So it's like a 6th ending.
Almost. It's a secret ending.
Oh. Do they ever show the aliens? Like just their ship? But you never see...
Just their ships. Oh, well, I take that back. They use sometimes they use like the grays.
Okay.
The basic grays
yeah,
shape,
okay.
you know, of aliens as them. So yeah.
It's like a silhouette with a light behind them sort of deal?
More like just gray bodies, funky eyes, and just
Oh.
nanu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what grays sound like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was Silent Hill Homecoming. Do you feel like it was a proper homecoming?
I think it was a little bit more all over the place like the rest of them are.
This is the second American video game. So
In
we're not done yet.
chronological order?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like this one a little bit better than Origins. Is that the last one we did? Still on the belief that that was just kind of forced.
Yeah.
But this one seems a little bit more on track of what the other ones were like.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of, possibly the brother was dead this whole time, depending on what ending. The
Oh
home
no, he's
sacrifice.
dead no matter what.
Oh, he is dead. Oh.
He's deader than dead no matter what. The only time that Josh is like alive is, and I believe it's when you collect all the Polaroid pictures throughout the game, because it's the collect them all game at
Mhm.
in some points. I believe it's the pictures. There's like kid drawings you have to find around town or in each level, as well as Polaroids. And we collect those all. You get the special ending, which implies that he was alive and just sleeping. It was all a nightmare. It was all like, he's alive.
Oh, okay.
That's like a special ending. No one normally gets that ending. You're going to get one of the other 5 endings.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, regardless.
All right. Where does this one place for you?
To me, this is B tier.
Really?
The story is of its own. It's placed around Silent Hill. It has. Oh, by the way, this game came out during the same time as the movie. So moments in the video game, for example, like the Grand Hotel, right? In the movie, they go to the Grand Hotel after Midwich Elementary School. She pulls that thing out of the guy's mouth. It says hotel.
Hmm.
And then her and Sybil go to the Grand Hotel. They used that in film, and then video gamed it.
Oh, so the movie did it first. Ah.
There's moments in the movie where Rose takes a knife and she plunges it into a picture and cuts it down, and then she goes into a secret room. That also happens in Homecoming. There's plenty of moments where you're slicing through like fleshy walls or pictures even to get into other areas. Yeah.
Okay.
And like even like the miners, the fatigues that the miners wear, those characters are based off of the same miners, with the canary bird in the box, kind of look. Okay, so the reason why Silent Hill is an abandoned town is because there's a fire that erupted under Earth. It's a coal mining town, right?
Uh-huh.
And so an accident happens, which has been burning underneath the ground, much like Centralia, Pennsylvania.
I was just about to say that.
Exactly. They co-opted that story to give a reason why the town is abandoned, despite Silent Hill doing the things that they do.
Apparently that place in Pennsylvania is still burning.
It is, and the population is like dwindling down to like 5 now. And the only reason why people are still there is because as soon as the people who live there die off, their property gets apprehended by the government because they're not allowing anybody to live there anymore. Once you sell that property, you're selling it to the government essentially.
Oh wow, so that's like
Or like if
super
you're like the
rare.
last generation and there's nobody inheriting that land for any particular reason, it goes straight back to the government.
Hmm.
And there might be more like law things. I'm not a lawyer, so don't at me with that. But from what I understand is like if this where we live is Centralia, Pennsylvania, if I die and I don't have any kids,
Mm-hmm.
my home goes to the government because they're not going to allow anybody to buy this house.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely like Silent Hill vibes.
Yeah.
Do they allow people to visit?
No, but people do anyway. By the way, that's like so on my bucket list.
I was gonna say that's very something you would want.
I mean, like, if you guys don't know, we have a podcast. I have a podcast called the Evil Hour Podcast, and it's co-hosted by my dear friend Dom, aka Rat Traffic. You can find it down in the show notes down below. And we are huge Silent Hill heads. So, he lives a little bit more east than me and you. Actually, by like a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, road trip! No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say it's a hiking trip, and you just be like, okay.
Just give me Starbucks, I'll be
If
fine.
we're on the East Coast, and I say, hey, boyfriend unit, we're going on a hike.
Will there be Starbucks?
We'll stop by one on the way. There will not be one in Centralia.
The one on the hike?
There will not be there will not
Like-
be a Starbucks on the hike. You can
Okay.
bring one on the hike, but no,
Okay.
that's not gonna happen.
That's fine.
So how do you feel about Silent Hill Homecoming?
I like it. So far, the story, it's a little twisted, it's a little all over the place, but still in the same vein of all the other ones, except Origins. And I kind of like it. I feel like, I don't think I've seen you play this one.
Mhm.
I have? Which one?
Homecoming? I'll show you.
Okay. Because I don't remember the part about a kid. Like a little kid brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Years ago.
Oh. Okay.
I say years ago now.
But yeah, so far, I mean, I like it. It seems like a good entry. Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason why I put this in B tier is because you don't actually really go to Silent Hill. You go to Silent Hill Light.
Silent Hill adjacent.
Yeah.
What town are you in then?
Shepherd's Glen.
But it's-
Everything happens in Shepherd's Glen, but then like you're transported to a place in Silent Hill, and then you're back in Shepherd's Glen, and then you cross the lake to Silent Hill, and then like that's pretty much the ass end of the game. It's like 2 paragraphs worth to talk about. I ought to know.
Right.
So yeah, that's it. The end for Silent Hill Homecoming.
Okay.
So if you guys enjoyed this VOD here, there are plenty of others over here, and I would love if you guys and gals enjoy that. We're gonna do more deep dives. Maybe I'll just do some by myself as well, about alchemy, about the collective unconscious, hero's journey, things like that, and why that all interconnects with Silent Hill. I'm still working on some of that content there, and we have plenty more Silent Hill video games to chat about. Really, maybe 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're at the Swan Dive,
Okay.
and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, and the ring notification bell. I almost nailed it that time.
Almost.
And don't forget to leave a comment down below what you guys think about Silent Hill Homecoming. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you feel about the levels, the synopsis, the plot synopsis here? Did you enjoy it? I would love to hear from you guys. So until then, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Don't pollute an unpleasant dream.
I was thinking minors, like underage. I'm like, what is he talking about? But you actually meant like minors with like pics. You know, you have to explain things to me.